Good morning and welcome to another episode of Waihipi Forage. The sun is just rising up behind me. I've got an early start. I'm going out to Coatesville this morning for Creative Fibre's annual dye day. So here I am in my tiny house, Kauri Button, the Harekeke. I'm going through my stash at the moment. On Thursday we're going to go to Coatesville for a dye day. What I have that I can re-dye, outlaw parchment. It's anything that hasn't got colour at the moment I'm looking at, so that can go in the bag. This is some alpaca. I don't think I'll dye that one. I'm leaving that for a project that I've been playing with. Design, done a few little tests and samples. Yeah, just doing some little lace glove, and I want that one in natural colour, so this is my little experiment. So yeah, that's what I've got up to so far. I wasn't happy with the knitting needles that I used. It left a big ladder, and they, even after I washed it, see the big ladder. So I was playing around on different knitting needles and techniques. So that's second. I found something. Got some grey. That would be cool. Over dyed. Okay, that can go. And this isn't being made anymore. This is what I made my fingerless gloves out of that are in time out. I've got a few of these. This is from my friend Avril at the tea shop. And this is yummy. 40% possum. Like, this is an insane amount of possum. There is a project I'm thinking about. It's a slip hat pattern from Zelana that I'm thinking, so I might pop that aside. This is the one I'm thinking that I could over dye, and then I can use this one here. This is another one from Galapagos that Margaret and Trevor brought me. The fibre is beautiful, but the colours aren't me. So yep, into the bag it goes. My stash. This is by Seasbro. This is a rare breed from Wellington. This is the yarn they used for Lord of the Rings capes and things like that. And of course, yes, I have socks. I see some Amuri. This is a 4-ply. It goes in the bag. Cozy. And one ball, because who needs a pair of socks? And this is all natural dyes, and it's all the same fibre. This is from Waiheke sheep, and I applied it with tinsel just for something different, because I was thinking I was going to make socks out of these. Haven't done that. This is my sock stash and possible fade. Now this is definitely going to be a sock. I don't need to make pairs. And this, yes, I will make a pair out of this. This is man-made fibres. When I made Scott buy me yarn when he went to Adelaide. I did a swap with him. I bought him a Mori. So this is a Finch Yarns. This one is called Hey There Monet, and another Finch Yarn. So Scott bought these the Finch Yarn ones from the yarn shop in Adelaide called Yarn Trader. So I think I have enough for the dye day. I've got some fabric as well. I'm taking silk and linen for some eco dyeing. I'm going to raid the garden here in the morning. So here we are at the Coatesville Settlers Hall for our annual dye day with the Albany Spinners and Weavers. It's raining. I left Waiheke in the sunshine, and we're just setting up here under the canopy. And then we've got hot pot set up over there. And over here we have electronics in the rain. Yeah, I'm going to explode. Dye pots, and this is an eco bundle of silk that I am wrapped. It has red and brown onion skins, rose leaves and dahlias. And this is the Eco Bundle after it had been in the Harekeke flax dye bath.
Roll it right.
And there's some experimenting on fleece and silk. Another eco bundle, this time linen, to go into the walnut dye bath. This is Lynn's silk scarf, originally dyed in an acid dye. She's used a slinky, squishing it into the slinky and putting it into a walnut dye bath. The next one, she rolled this silk around some rope, giving this snakeskin effect. This is silk dyed in flax, and it was put into a cotton bag, so it's dyed both beautifully. So this is what crafting in a tiny house looks like. It's a beautiful sunny day, just a bit of a soft breeze every now and then. And I have here laid out on my sheet a big piece of silk from Sentosa. The bucket is eucalyptus and liquid amber. This is the iron water, very diluted. And in this bucket over here, you can see I have a dahlia, geranium and rose petals. I have dried bahutakawa, marigolds and rose leaves, all to go onto the silk. So the results of the dye day. This here is a the grey possum merino that I overdyed. I brought it home and just added a touch of, I think it was purple pop from Dharma dye, just to add a little bit of brightness to it. And then I have the outlaw yarn here that I overdyed, the parchment, and I just popped it into a plastic bag and dropped the colours in, and just to see what would happen. So that was, in my purple range. I might have something in mind. I can't remember what this yarn was. I just had a small piece of this yarn, and again I'm going blues and purples. So that was all of the yarn that I brought home. So I left some of my yarn behind from the dye day, and Annette's been playing with it, and I will share some pictures of what she's been doing. She has made some beehives to match the yarn that I dyed. I do have some. This is the silk eco bundle I put into the Harekeke dye bath. I used onion skins and rose leaves and dahlias. When I came home the next day, I made another eco dyed fabric, again in silk, same size as before, and I tried out a shibori method. More depth on that one, and I have some elderberries at the moment that are ripe, so I'm going to be adding those in that. But I have some finished objects to show to you from the last podcast, and this was my fractal that I spun. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. I'm super happy with this one. It's absolutely beautiful. So this was a 3-ply. I split the roving into 3 equal parts. I spun the first part as it came, and then the second part I split into 3, and then the third I split into 6, and then plied them all together. It mostly worked out. I think I only had probably a couple of meters at the end, and I never hoe plied that one together, I chain plied that one. So yeah, very stunning result. So that's actually a finished spinning object. And I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but it'll be fun to play with that one. So, I don't know, something with 100 grams, maybe a cowl, that would be quite stunning, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that is a finished object. And another finished object, kind of, nearly finished, just a few little things. This is, I'll try and remember where I found the pattern. This is a free pattern for a reversible bag. There was an offcut of Japanese linen at work that Tracy gave me, and this is an offcut from my friend Lindsay Champion. She makes beautiful linen hats and things like that. The bag's supposed to be reversible, but that hasn't stopped me from not making it reversible. So I've made a little pocket here to put in my cell phone or whatever, and I've made a separate pocket in here. I've just put a stitch marker there because details here. So I've got the little owl on the end of this here, and I really love the dark stitching around here. I am already using the bag because I can't wait to use it. It's great. It fits my iPad in here and my pattern notes, but it also will be a great project bag just as well. Summer knitting that I had planned in August. This is what I showed you last time, and I'll just show you where I'm up to now. I think I have actually, it's grown about from last time. So this is what I'm concentrating on knitting at the moment. It's absolutely beautiful, and again, beautiful subtle colours that Hani Huli has dyed. It's stunning. This is a little stitch abacus that I made. I saw a YouTube tutorial on how to make that, and yeah, it's really handy because I just have to do an increase every 10. So this way it helps me remember, and I can just mindlessly knitting until the 10th row, which is represented by this bead down here. They're really simple and fun to make and great for this kind of project. I'm using it as a stitch marker and a row counter, so it's a nice bit of bling on my knitting. So that's all from Kauri Button and me today. I'd like to thank my sponsors, New Zealand Fabrics and Yarn and Golf Internet. Ka kite anō.